Hello everybody, JT Bear here. It's kind of a slightly overcast day here in the Okanagan Valley today, but that does give me the opportunity to play in the garden a little bit. I can get some weeding done without cooking, and I can finally transplant the last of those big W peppers. Decided I'm going to try and put one of those into one of those cloth reusable grocery bags. We'll see how that works for the air pruning system, you know? So, let's get started. Keep finding this poor thing knocked over by the wind, and it's, you know, no small wonder. It's got so much weight on the top and a little rounded bottom there, so I think we have definitely proven that it needs to be transplanted out of that based on the growth of the sweet peppers here, which are doing just ridiculously well, and those early jalapenos back there that are also doing incredibly well. So for a third way to plant them, they're going into that. The Folgers cans have a completely different purpose. Still pepper related though. Alright, well the first lesson I've learned on this adventure is these bags don't hold their shape very well when you start filling them up with dirt. They spread out pretty good. But this should definitely give lots more room for that. A little bit on the root bound side, a little bit on the dry side, eh? Some pepper plant's gonna get a good watering today before we're done. Well, those bags hold a surprising amount of soil. I think that plant should be much happier once it settles in. Got to give it a good thorough soaking and probably stake them at this point to hold them upright. But I'll take care of that, and then it's on to play with the shrine. You know, the peppers that matter. Who am I kidding? They're all peppers. They all matter. Yeah, a good watering later, that looks much, much happier. Fabulous. Alright, into the pepper shrine. Well, it doesn't take a master gardener to see that a lot of these peppers are way too big for those little containers. And as you can tell by some of these ones at the back, I have already started to transplant these guys into some larger, hopefully more permanent homes. We'll see. That one still has yet to go. There's the jalapeno jalapa, looking nice, looking nice. That super chili desperately needs a new home though. So we're going to take some of those Folgers cans and do like I did with the wisteria I gave away and ensure that these water-loving plants are not waterlogged, but stay fairly moist. So for those of you who didn't catch the wisteria episode I'm talking about, I just take a knife and do a really rough cut in the lid of the coffee can, something that will basically allow my planter to fit in there, good and snug. Take some old cloth, a sheet in this case, I'm going to stuff it through those holes, show you that in a second, and then it's pretty much done. Gotta love these random visits. Alright, back to the pepper. First one I'm going to get transplanting today is the super chili from the shrine. Now these planters aren't a whole lot bigger, but the fact that it's going to have constant moisture is going to make a huge difference for this one. Anybody recall what that little blue looks like? That's my point. Stuffed my cloth through, covered the vast majority of those holes. Time to put some soil and a plant in there. Now I've gone ahead and put a little bit of water in the bottom so that the cloth can start wicking that up right away. Getting a little moisture into this very dry compost. And then, in goes the plant. Again, looks much happier already. Now, I need to soak that through, but all the extra will get caught in the reservoir here and eventually wick back up into the plant through the cotton strips from the old bed sheet I found in the compost. Alright, next plant. Alright, so next up we're going to transfer over the sand dollar pepper here. Some very nice growth as far as height on this. Not much branching yet, but very pleased with the size of the leaves and the quality of their shape. So anyway, planting on. This red demon pepper is going to be getting a significantly larger pot. I'm very impressed with how well the one out front that's in a larger container is doing, so I'd like to give this the same opportunity. More soil for you, my friend. Well, that should make for a much more productive pepper plant. Excellent. Alright, and today's last lucky pepper is going to be, you can't read it very well, but that's the lemon yellow hot pepper. The one for the shrine. I got these things all over the place, but not looking too shabby. Should look much better pretty soon. But looking at all these coffee cans is, I'm craving a cup of coffee. So I'll be heading in real soon. Well, starting to get more and more of those peppers moved into better containers. Long way to go still, but the effort is the glory, right? Alright, I am heading inside for a cup of coffee, and I will see you guys next time. Have a fantastic day, everybody.